Hello, Pisces. I'm going to tell you what I told Capricorn and Aries. I had a very bad toothache the past few days, and then I had to work at my part-time job, and it required me to talk a lot, so it really didn't help the situation. So I needed to rest up a bit. Also was going through some shit, and I didn't want to bring it into your reading. So I'm sorry, guys, but it's just the way it is. Now, I'm not going to put a timestamp on your reading either, simply because it's been later. So whenever you're watching this is just whenever you're watching this. I think I'm going to do that for the rest of my readings from here on out, period, no matter what sign you are. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Just click off. It's very, very simple. I don't have to hear about how it doesn't. You guys are usually really good about that, so I'm not worried. But, yeah, that's pretty much all the announcements I have, you know. Doesn't resonate with you? Awesome. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's extremely general. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going on in your head space? Okay, in your head you may be done with some form of deception, but in your heart you can't seem to move away from it, and we'll dig deeper into that. I haven't gotten any clarifiers. If it's anything like the card I just saw, then probably have an interesting reading ahead of us. Imbalance. Damn, Pisces, this is your season. Like, happy birthday, by the way. Happy fucking birthday. I know that my sister's birthday is coming up. My brother's birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. I hope she doesn't watch this. I have something for her, but I didn't get to send it out. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. But, you know... You know, you guys, it could be that you move too quickly. And mentally, you're aware of this. Emotionally, I think you're trying to become aware of this, but... In the physical realm, it's bringing an imbalance of give and take. So, either, more than likely, honestly, it's probably you guys giving more than, you know, what someone's taking. It could be with a job. It could be in a relationship. We'll see as, you know, we go on. Lots of transformation that's going to be happening. It's going to bring transformation to your physical world once you start to recognize this. You could be having some kind of issue with money or reaching some kind of financial stability in your life. Or... Interesting, Pisces. Very interesting. I see that you guys are working very, very hard. But I don't think you're surrendering to the process just yet. I think yeah, here you are with the moon reversed. So there's something that's preventing you from becoming your greatest version as a Pisces. As this being your card reversed. You may not be wanting to face some truth, some shadow about yourself. Or about a situation. I really think it's yourself since that's your card. Okay, I know a lot of people say Cancer and Pisces, but technically the Chariot is Cancer and this is Pisces. So I see this as you guys probably like deflecting from yourself, not looking at yourself in the mirror about something. It may be too painful. It's not like you guys are expecting something to happen to change everything. But, you know, with the six of swords reversed, I see it as your heart doesn't know how to leave the turmoil. Your heart is trying to talk to you right now about the imbalances that are going on within it, is what I'm seeing from the cards. In your mind, you're very aware of, you're not hiding mentally from maybe how quickly you move in certain situations. Maybe you feel, I keep hearing like compulsive. Maybe you're a little compulsive, some of you. Like you're just kind of compulsive. You make decisions and you're not really like thinking it through. And you understand that. And you're also not feeling it through. You just can't seem to let go of something, and we'll clarify a little more. But how it's affecting your physical realm is now I think that because you are mentally aware of what's going on, you understand that you're going to have to go through this transformation. With the Death card, could be dealing with a Scorpio. But there's an uneven give and take. And it even could be with the universe, because I just heard universe. So it seems like you could also not be putting out enough to receive that kind of balance within yourself. Kind of like that effort to seek that within yourself. It could be, but we're going to clarify a little bit. But I do see that you guys moving on. That's huge. But I do see that you guys are working hard in the physical. So you could be like career-wise, you could be fine. But there is a part, it could be about your career, why you don't want to surrender. But I think that you may feel, another message I'm getting is you may feel like you're working hard in certain areas of your life and thinking that that's just going to solve everything. When in reality, we all have to work on different aspects of ourselves. Okay? I mean, it sucks. It really does. It sucks. But you know, this is your season, man. This is your season. Oh, Pisces season. Now, I'm a Cancer in the 12th house, which is Pisces, the Pisces house. So, that's my sun. So, I do feel all the feelings. I do get all the messages. So, Pisces season is super intense for me, too. Very intense transformation and a lot of messages. So, it's been super interesting already. Let's just say that. But with it being your season, I think it's going to be, a good time for you to really get real with yourself, because you're going to really be standing in your power. It's literally you. Yeah, it's time, fam. And the wisdom card landing in your headspace is exactly how I feel about it, because you are very aware. That wisdom that you've gained, it is at the forefront of your mind, but I think in your heart it's time to begin something new, maybe end certain cycles, certain ways of feeling. Like maybe you're, of course, you know, you guys are you're dreamers and everything, but maybe certain ways that your heart has been working, it just isn't working. It's just not cutting it for you anymore. You understand that in your headspace, you understand how you have to change these things, but your heart is kind of like having trouble letting go. Okay? Regardless, we have the Fool card here. Yes. This is going to start something completely new. It's just weird that we have the Fool card, which is new beginnings, and then love begins, the Ace of Cups. And I got the strong message that this is about loving yourself and filling your cup, first and foremost. Really learning to what it truly feels like to love yourself. Filling your cup. It could mean a relationship, but there aren't any other cards that are initiating anything about a relationship. Let's see at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So, your creative energy. All right. The thing that's really going to help you come to these realizations and manifest this new beginning, this new era for yourself in your season is the creativity that you can bring to the table, which you are Pisces, so you're very creative. It could be sexuality as well if you have wounds in terms of that. The Waiting Game and Shadow, your card again. So I'm literally getting the message, if you are waiting for things to just magically change, that's not how it's going to work. Even though you might mentally know that, you might want to tell your heart that. You might want to check in with your heart space. Because I think that may be where the, not moving to calmer waters may be coming from. Is that your heart, it just isn't quite catching up with your mind. That awareness within you. And sometimes we have to kind of just get real with our heart for a moment. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's vice versa with our minds. Sometimes our minds can't keep up with our hearts. We have to know which one needs the most attention at this certain time. And it looks like your heart may need the most attention right now. Okay, Pisces. I know a lot of you may have crystals. So this is going to be fun. This is a new deck. It has mantras on it. All right, which is super cool. But we also get to learn about all different kinds of, all kinds of stone. All right, super neat. If you have whatever falls out, I would wear it till the next lunar cycle. You could wear it to the new moon or the full moon. Now, the full moon being about releasing and the new moon being about manifesting. So you may want to wear it if you're wanting to manifest the will to really, go forward in a different way. A more fulfilling way. Now, this one keeps popping up on the top. That's beautiful. Anyway, I'm just going to shuffle it now. Let's see what falls out. Nice. Meteorite. Well, damn. Connect to your star stuff. Who needs it? Children of the stars. And I know a lot of you Pisces are star children. Okay? So with that being in your headspace, I think that, like I said, sometimes we need to put a little more attention in other areas to kind of catch up with our minds. So I think that with the star stuff, that's connecting with the rest of yourself. Mentally, you know where you need to go, what you need to do. But sometimes the heart, it's like that song, the heart wants what it wants. And it's like, well, this is also what you need. So let's fucking go for it. You know what I mean? Hedonite. Claim your happy place. It's, your heart space. So, happiness does come from within. It's a choice. It's something that you live in. You try to live in. That doesn't mean don't face your shadow side, because you need to. But understand that happiness is within yourself as well. So whatever this is pertaining to, whether it be a job, romance, friendship, family member, just life in general, the happiness, that place starts within you. And really checking up on your heart, especially if it needs, just that little bit of love, that little extra touch. Who needs it? Future trippers, bad romantics. So if you are involved in a romantic situation, or maybe you realize like some behaviors, because with this deception card reversed, that you need to change, but your heart's just kind of like maybe addicted, like I said, to the conflict. That's why there's no movement towards more calm waters, and it's kind of creating that imbalance. But your heart's trying to speak to you as well. So it could be your heart is literally at the end of its rope saying, I can't do it anymore. That's another message I'm getting. And your mind is getting the message, but it's like there's some kind of rewiring that needs to happen. Tektite. Raise your vibration. Absolutely. Who needs it? Those who currently are overburdened by resentments. So that may be something that you want to check. With the moon card reversed here, I really feel like with you needing to step into your power, as well as maybe face some darker parts of yourself, raising your vibration is definitely going to help you. There's the front. It doesn't look that pretty, but it looks a lot better polished. Most of these are in the raw. This is Hedonite. Very gorgeous. It reminds me of the ocean, like Atlantis. It's super pretty. My God, like look at that. Definitely a Pisces crystal. Definitely. And that's how you spell it if you want to look it up, in case you don't have it, but you want it. Then, of course, meteorite, it's just going to look like, like a rock from space. But I think those are very, very valid. Get real with your truth at the bottom of the deck. Shungite. It's like a really dark, like, tiger's eye almost. Like, not tiger's eye, but like, it's almost like a tiger's eye covered in onyx. It's weird. But it's really pretty. Wild, actually. That's how you spell it if you want to get it for yourself. But, sorry, my kid is watching something inside. But, yeah, get real with your truth. I understand that these parts of ourselves, we feel like we've already done so much work. And I get it. And I'm not saying that you guys haven't, because I'm sure you guys have been working super hard on yourselves and on your lives and becoming better. But sometimes it's not about working hard. It's about just surrendering to the process and surrendering to these things within ourselves and surrendering the control. So let's grab some extra, clarity from spirit. Okay. let's really get down to the nitty-gritty about it. All right. Woo! Nope. Because you guys, I really, really know that you guys work hard. And you're your own worst critic. My sister is a Pisces, and she is literally the most... I understand she's not perfect, but the person she has become, you know, she's learned so much. And if you're watching this, I love you. I'm about to brag on you. She is literally, and I'm going to get teary-eyed, is one of the most beautiful human beings. She genuinely tries to do the right thing. She really does. But she's so hard on herself. You know what I mean? And it breaks my heart because, like, I know that she knows that she's beautiful, but it's kind of like that thing. It's like she knows, but her heart can't catch up. And I think lately her heart has been catching up, and I've been super proud of all the work that she's been doing on herself and on her life, because she deserves all the happiness. But it's like I've told her as well. It's like sometimes it's not all about working hard. It's about surrendering to the process. You know, you're already worthy. It's not like you always have to work your ass off for it. So play. So in your headspace, you may be thinking a little too hard on it. So just kind of like lighten up a little bit, Pisces. You know, learn to play again in your mind instead of hold on to darker things. Yeah, leave that for the heart space with a priestess. How are you being stepped up to call? How are you being called to step up and lead? So, sorry, getting teary-eyed about talking about my sister. I think so highly of her. I really do. And then, yeah, awakening. This is going to lead to your awakening, energetic. I mean, I think we go through several throughout life. We never stop growing. We never stop, you know, awakening in that sense. Who's calling me? I don't know who you are. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. It was one of my best friends walking in. But, yeah, I think this is going to lead to that ultimate awakening within you. And that it's going to, like I said, I don't think that we go through just one awakening. We go through several because we're constantly growing. We should constantly be growing and finding ways to be your greatest version. You know what I mean? But it's a new way of being. It's a completely different era. And I think it's worth embracing. You know, your heart may be uncomfortable and it's hard to confront sometimes, but it's going to be good. Yeah, the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Notice how her heart is just blooming. This is definitely your energy. You know, turn pain into power. And I'm not talking about, that doesn't mean you go off saying, I'm not talking from a 3D perspective. I'm talking from a 5D perspective, okay? Because I see a lot of people, particularly like in breakups or even jobs, like I know that in breakups especially, it's kind of like seeing it from a 3D perspective where you're like, I'm better off without you. Like, you were nothing to me or whatever. And it's just like, well, if you go from a 5D perspective, if you are a soul, which may be what you're actually about to go into, you're going into the 5D range. Instead of saying that about a person, you're kind of higher up and you see the bigger picture and you're like, you know what? Sure, you might have treated me like shit. Sure, we might have fought like cats and dogs, but you taught me something. You taught me. I made a soul contract with you before coming to this earth. I created this life. Like, I knew that you were a part of this soul family despite what had happened. And I thank you for your lessons. You know what I mean? It's understanding that there is a reason. And I think you are shifting to that vibration, that 5D vibration, recognizing that everyone's a teacher and that everything's a lesson. And I'm so happy for you guys because I think you guys really, we could use you in this universe, in this omniverse, this ever-expanding creation. You know, especially the Pisces. We definitely need you in that 5D. And I think more than ever, you need yourself to be there. So, love you guys. That's it for your reading. If you don't follow me on social media, *_braid. I also have a page on Facebook that you can follow. Whew. Anyway, I love you guys. There is no timestamp on this. If it resonated with you, like, comment, leave, you know, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever you want to do. But I love you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.